I gotta play Far Cry. There's too many games.
The checkbox game of the century, bro. I'm also trying to figure out when I can drop that into the list. But
yep.
Anyway,
brain tickler.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into it, man. Our first match, you can already hear that they are readied up and ready to go. Moxi and Ronnichu are going to go ahead and go at it real quick. So Moxi, as you said, you know, been tearing it up for a long time under the pseudonym Pandarian, but now swapping tags. Still the same great gameplay coming in. But honestly, man, like I feel like this matchup can be a little rough later on. I think Squirtle normally does a good job against Snake because of those guaranteed grab combos. But I feel like Snake can definitely out-camp the other two.
Yeah, I think any character that can dash grab up the Snake and like run up and burst him can do really well against him. But sadly, didn't see a lot of that starting off. So the swift switch to Ivysaur for Moxi.
Okay, hold on, he's stuck.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
I think it's in the leaf, right?
Sometimes. Is it?
It's gotta be. I'm hurt. Oh, good swap though, but it didn't matter. No. That was actually really smart.
Smart until it wasn't.
Well, I mean, the air dodge was not the smart part. Maybe she still thought she got hit, so she was going for a tech. Unfortunately, there was no tech to be had because you avoided it. Good way to get back into the game, though.
Yeah, huge hit there. Getting back into the game with that big up air. And Ronnichu might be kicking himself a little bit, letting that one go. But the next stock is upon us, still dead even between these two. And Ronnichu has really been making a name for himself in the past few tournaments post-quarantine. Like you said, I feel like Snake is a super underrepresented character in terms of top-level play. So I'm really glad that somebody like Ronnichu is here to carry the torch.
Yeah, or at least help carry the torch. MVD's been doing this thing for quite some time. He's also here, but now you got more hands on the torch. And that's
it feels like a top 10 character with one rep, and that doesn't feel okay. Snake is nuts.
All right. Either way, though, this Snake having a hard time so far against Moxi, who is easily starting to ramp up in the momentum. She's looking real nice here on the second half of this first game. Okay. I was gonna say, man, like I feel like I forgot almost completely about the fact that how big those up airs and up smashes are from Ivysaur. I feel like Ivysaur can actually do an up air and hit Snake and avoid the explosion of the grenade if it's in hand.
Yeah, it's such a huge range and duration, but Ronnichu with a huge conversion there. I love that down tilt into the neutral air off the platform. Ronnie still behind by a bit, but is definitely fighting his way back. Might be able to utilize Snake's weight. Oh, but there's the classic, the forward smash. Ronnichu shaking his head, putting his hand on his face, saying, yeah, I knew that. I shouldn't have done that.
It covers so much space, too. I feel like if she angles it up, it might actually be able to catch, like, Snake's feet when he's jumping off the ledge, too. So it's just, that feels like a real big checkmate situation at times if Moxi has the timing right.
Yeah. So that's going to do it. Moxi, active since 2016, plays Wolf. I've seen her also play Mario, Palutena, a couple different characters. But Pokemon Trainer is definitely the primary all the way through. With a special emphasis in my experience from what I've seen on Ivysaur. And maybe this is just painted by old sets, but she's had a very talented Ivysaur. Obviously fine and good with the other characters as well. But we're going to go out to the second game. PS2 seemed to be not that big a deal in terms of like actually deciding the set too much. Seemed pretty neutral all the way through. So I don't know if we'll see a swap or not.
Yeah. Definitely going to be interesting for sure to see what we're getting in here off of the second game as we go right back to PS2. But obviously Ronnie, I feel like Ronnie's kind of in the area where I feel like the game really didn't escape them to the point where it's like, all right, well, I really have to swap stages, swap characters, nothing like that. Just a mishap right at the very end. And on top of that, the mid game was definitely all controlled by Moxi. So being able to clean something up like that, another sticky, might be able to actually do something with this one. Probably just looking for backdoor. Yep. Oh!
Some Wile E. Coyote stuff.
It works every time though, the swap through, so gotta account for that invincibility, that like pseudo air dodge that Pokemon Trainer gets for swapping characters.
23 to 15. Ronnichu going to try to hold on to the stock as long as possible. Surprised we're seeing Squirtle here. I mean, it's the safest, right? But
yeah,
usually not that great at getting kills. Let's see if he's able to... She's able to make it work with Squirtle. Oh, big down air there. Excellent work catching the air dodge. Well done. Ivysaur's out. See the up smash there. See how Ronnichu controls this ledge, but she's able to get around him.
Okay, so Ivysaur now. Oops. Okay, getting a little damage here. A little far behind, but I feel like this, if any character's going to bring it back damage-wise, it's going to be Ivysaur. Moxi's Ivysaur definitely piloted to great efficiency. I feel like one up air should be able to lead into 3 for sure. It doesn't matter, though, immediately getting kicked and sent out of there with that up tilt. Not going to look too, well, a way better game for Ronnichu for sure, but not going to count out Moxi just yet. Back onto the Ivysaur. Still trying to get some good damage in here.
This is just a huge lead. Like, 59% on Snake is nothing. And you see he's taking these Vine Whips. Sometimes they're exploding the grenade too, but, you know, oftentimes it just doesn't seem to matter. I mean, 85 is not particularly high. Has the stick on them, I believe. You can see them shielding. Ronnichu not going to pull the trigger. 115 to 67. Grenades are out. Ooh, tries to follow through with the forward air, but no. Ronnichu just firmly in control. I have to feel like it's probably his game to lose from here. He tries to get the up air, but it can't follow through.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is looking a little rough for both of these stocks right now, but the thing is that Ronnichu has a whole extra stock left. Very close to finishing it off. The neutral air? Oh, I did not expect that to kill for some reason, but yeah, 170 something. Yeah, okay.
167, yeah, and Ronnichu had rage too.
Yeah.
So once you notice the percent, but I'm with you. That move so rarely kills that you don't even think about it. But Ronnichu putting himself on the board with a win of his own. Obviously going to be playing. I have to imagine all Snake all the way through as Banjo-Kazooie, but I don't.
It just doesn't really seem like a. Not really like a. Man, I just lost. Let me swap to the Banjo. Like that's just. At least not for Snake. Like I feel like anybody else maybe like you got a low tier character or something, but Snake is not going to be the one. Yeah, I think I need to swap over to my Banjo real quick. No, you don't. No, you
big ass down. Yeah.
All right. Hey, big damage being racked up right here.
I love the way that Snake ducks under. That looks so fun.
Okay. Getting pressured here. Finally gets that back here though. Now still doing a little work. Scooped up. There's a lot of back and forth here. A lot of glancing blows, a lot of, single hits, but nothing crazy. There's the down tilt. Charizard in the air, has trouble landing sometimes, but is able to get around it. Ronnichu getting Moxi. She got caught by the empty jump into the grab, gets the forward tilt, and that's going to be stock 1. And now let's see how far Ronnichu can extend this lead. Obviously, Squirtle's going to try to get the stock off as quickly as possible, but Squirtle's pretty evasive. Might be tough to hit. All right. So, and you said, man, this character is definitely tough to hit, but I feel as though Ronnichu is doing a good job of at least leaving a bunch of grenades out, so having some random hitboxes, that double up there. Now 85%. Moxi having a very, very rough outing against Ronnichu right now. Ronnichu looks like we're going to be able to take this stock off without losing this first one. Pretty much an up tilt away.
Yeah, especially with the rage. I mean, at 102, it might be feasible. Ooh, gets the grab.
It's definitely done now.
Yeah, at 112, there's no question. Reacting a little bit slow, though. Moxi a little bit faster, and Ronnichu, I think, tried to blow himself up with a grenade, but this stage's floor isn't as low as others. So I think he just thought he was higher than he was. Pulls out the grenade to blow himself up, but didn't have the time. So now 123 on Moxi, just has to avoid the up tilt mostly. Gets knocked into the up air by the grenade. That's so unfortunate, but Ronnichu's going to take it.
Hey, Ronnichu now trying to go ahead and finish this game off, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened on that second stock. I looked away for 2 seconds, and this man's already at 120. Moxi doing the work to get herself back into this game for sure. All right. Yeah, pretty much. I think, well, you don't really get to see it too often, but this is like one Ivysaur up smash away. Probably an up air as well. We're getting close to it at least.
Up air should do it. And you can see Ronnichu trying to fight for the ground. Doesn't want to get stuck on the platforms. There's the back air, but it's not enough to kill. 153, avoiding the forward air. Ronnichu's reactions have been so good all throughout. Tries to go for the final trade. I think he knew that it was probably curtains for him, so tries to get a back air into the up air, but it doesn't happen. Now Moxi, after controlling the air so well, has sort of earned an even game here on their final stock.
Right. Ooh.
Oh, love the drop through. Mixing up the option instead of just sitting on the platform. Tries to stretch out with that forward tilt, but can't quite land it.
Okay. Damn, right back into it, and there it is. Finally gets that. I feel like we haven't got a lot of C4 plays right here from Ronnie, mostly because of the the immediate swap of the Pokemon trainer down B, but this time able to do it. And so this is going to be a game point here for Ronnie over Moxi, which I don't feel like that's an upset for sure. If we're looking at the thing by seedings, that is an upset.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, Ronnie kept getting the sticky, but never actually went ahead and pulled the trigger. Felt like Moxi was always too ready for it. And there, it seemed like Ronnie was just ready to let it rip right away. Not really much of a mix-up, just popped it pretty quickly. So here we are on to potentially the final game, unless Moxi can pull something out. We're on Battlefield for the next one. This is an excellent stage for Snake. So we'll see what Moxi can pull out of her sleeve to see how she can deal with Snake on the stage, because it could be a challenge for him. This stage is huge. Snake lives forever. He could just sort of sit in the air. Moxi's doing a great job of getting these aerials and not landing on the grenades themselves.
Yeah, I have to say that was also a really good little like mix right there to get through, because Ronnie saw that the grenade was behind Moxi, so was able to put a little extra pressure with that back air. Ooh. Got like a good 30% off of that, but oh my God, we're about to steal a stock. Up air is kind of hitting right now. Ronnichu back into the lead percentage-wise, but only by a little bit. However, oh. Okay, where was he gonna go? Because the grenade actually would have covered the back roll too. So, man,
you have to go for it. You have to go for the. It's such a, like, it tricks your brain, right? You have to go for the grenade. You know it's the wrong option because you're gonna take damage, but the other one is dying. So Ronnie, great follow through, but he does get hit by that back air from Charizard. They're dead even again. It feels like these two are so evenly matched, but at the end of the day, Snake, I think, just has an easier time taking stocks off the Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, well, at least at this juncture, because I feel like there's definitely the setups, obviously, for Ivysaur to steal some stocks early, but I feel like it's a little harder to do against Snake, who is always playing like a semi-range game and then like a burst option game as well. Like, Snake is usually trying to set stuff up, but that dash attack is a great burst option, and most of his aerials as well do the same thing. So, okay. Oh, that was, man, a sweet spot would have been so nice.
That would have done it. You know, tried to hit the sleeping bag. Doesn't happen. We're going to roll through. Yeah, rolling away because he knows that Ivysaur can't follow all the way up. Love the grab there from Moxi. Not enough to kill yet, though, with the grenade. Grenade's going to explode and does damage to Ronnie. Moxi saving the throw for when the grenade explodes. Very smart, not letting it get disrupted. There's the forward tilt. And this may be Moxi's final stock in the set unless they get that huge kill immediately after. God, this is a bloodbath.
Yeah, man, they're definitely going at it, which isn't interesting, too, because this is game 4, so not even a game 5 situation, but Moxi is trying to get it there, so she's put on good effort right now, but this is the minefield that you have to get through when you decided to bring Snake to Battlefield. Not only can he cover the ground very easily with grenades, but if you put a C4 on the platform, it will cover under the platform as well, so that's just a whole area boxed off. Okay.
Ronnichu 3% ahead currently. There that goes. Oh, you can see the big up B. Moxi got the kill and gets game 5 with that final up B. Ronnie getting caught off guard. And now his final chance to counterpick. Final chance of taking the set. And what you alluded to, would it be a huge upset if he's able to pull it off?
Yeah, with this game 5 situation, man, that was actually a really good turnaround there for Moxi. As I was saying, there is a way for her to get the kills there, and that is like one of the bigger setups right there, the neutral or the back air into the immediate up B Vine Whip from Ivysaur. That move getting a significant buff and power coming into this game, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a nice move now. So definitely something you should be looking out for.
I love watching Ronnichu play, dude.
Yeah.
He's just so creative, so smooth, just the way that he's able to move around the stage. Big fan of the way that Ronnichu pilots his character. Meanwhile, Moxi, you know, taking nothing away from her, one of the top Pokemon trainer players in pretty much all of Ultimate, has been rocking with Pokemon Trainer pretty much all the way through. A lot of people have sort of come and gone with this character. A lot of people picking it up and dropping when convenient, but Moxi really sees something in these three. Let's see if they take her all the way through this set. We're now on Game 5, small battlefield. It's looking explosive to start, to say the least.
All right, man.
Feels like it's always dead even.
It really does. Especially at the very beginning for sure. And then it's like, I don't know, someone gets like a big burst of momentum, and then like right after that where it looks like the game can start skating, and that person who got momentumed on ends up making it back almost. Man, if there was a little rage on that, that was definitely gone. Luckily for, well, Ronnichu, and unluckily at the same time, he has not put much damage onto Moxi. So this is looking like a rough start right here. Is this a music counter pick, or did we just happen to like randomness? This feels like a music counter pick.
Hard to know.
Okay, stomped out.
Down air. Down throw. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Chop.
Okay. Little axe kick action with the forward air as the tech chase. Interesting, but I think the down air wouldn't have killed, or the down smash wouldn't have killed just like that. Ooh. Man. Ivy's, Charizard getting sent up, probably trying to line up a back air, but that just gets ultimately snuffed out by that up tilt.
Oh, big up air. God, these guys are just going, like, this is just blow for blow. It's insane. It feels like anytime one person gets a stock, the other one gets it immediately after. Yeah,
there's definitely no waiting in between the time that they you know, like pop off and get it done. So, like, I feel like it's just the way that this is going. It's the back and forth. The seesaw is real for sure, because like, not a single person's got like a full advantage. Like, you can see that there's definitely a percent advantage here for Ronnichu right now, but both of these characters can tack on a quick 40 with a nice 2-hit combination almost. And speaking of, look at that, right down the middle. However, that next up air will find the mark. Ronnichu onto the last stock on what could have been the game in 4. Oh,
very close. And Ronnichu, that air dodge was so premature. Like it felt like he was just so scared of Moxi jumping up there, but it's hard to tell when you're in that situation. Oh, gets the air dodge through. Moxi was ready for it, didn't have the right timing. There's the up air. Ronnichu at only 45%. Considering how back and forth this has been, you have to imagine he might even it back out unless Moxi takes this opportunity to pull away.
Okay, yeah, Moxi doing a really good job of pulling away right now. Ronnichu with the B reverse to get back on the ledge, but still, or onto the stage, but still can't get anything going. Oh, that would have been godlike, but we still got the coverage, and just like that, no damage taken to go ahead and take that stock.